So this project was opened about 1 year ago. There's no crazy hype, there's no like long queue or oversubscribe. But here's the thing, right now at current date, it's actually standing about 76% sold. So now here's the question. Why are people still buying this after 1 year later? What is happening? Is this a good buy or bad buy, or is this just somebody else buying for the sake of buying? And today we're going to break down here with all the details, whether is it good, bad, or is this the one for you? Right now we are at Arina East Residences. This is a boutique condo with about 107 units, about 20-story high. So if you're looking for areas that with a sea view and all, feel free to look up for Mayor Blue or the recently launched Villa Bay. It's actually about the same as all the other blocks around the area. But I'm going to tell you why this particular project stand out among the rest, because it's going to win you with all the logics that you are thinking of. So first we're going to talk about the location. For Arina East, it's actually located along Tanjong Rhu Road. What's so special about this area is that you're actually not near to only just Katong MRT station, you're also near to Maubatam MRT station. So in this aspect, you're actually near to two big major MRT station lines. As you look it out further, right, actually you're also close to the Marina area, Kallang, and also the CBD. You're all just a few stops away, and also minutes away to Marine Parade or even to Changi. In terms of food outlet, if you look up right here, we are near to Old Kallang Airport, and then they are also near to Paya Lebar. Lifestyle-wise, you're at the fringe of Katong, also close distance to Joo Chiat. Okay, and now if you want to miss out this particular development, the next one that's nearer to it will be right here. It's going to be about 1455 land price, so you know that in the future the price is going to be higher than right now. And here's what's special about Arina is, you're already located at the area where it's a private enclave, so it's going to be very quiet. But look at how the building is being designed. In balcony itself, it doesn't even face to other blocks, so you actually have even more privacy despite being at a quiet area. That's a plus point for anyone who appreciates quietness. So actually for lower floor, it's also elevated upwards about 5 meters. So even you are staying at the lower area, right, you're actually at a quiet point. You're not facing the road. And that being said, it's cul-de-sac. So look at this. It's actually more like just a road that service to your apartment, that's all. And in terms of facilities, for most private or should I say boutique outlets or boutique condos, they actually have very small like swimming pool, gym wise and all. But for this, actually you have look at this. You have like an aqua pool, you have a small jacuzzi area, lounge deck, there's also kids area, and a clubhouse. Look all the way up. Actually, you can't really see from here, but there's a terrace linkage, a sky terrace with swimming pool and barbecue pit. So with that being said, facilities in terms of for private area itself, for boutique, this is actually one of the most that you can get out of it. Alright guys, so now we're going to enter the show flat, and this is where it matters, because for Arina East, right, so it's roughly about average 3,000 per square feet to this market. So for this will be a 3-bedroom, 3-bedder. So what you're having see is that 1,087 square feet. So what is unique about this, right? This is actually a pre-harmonization project. So which means that, right, they actually take into consideration or such as your aircon latch and all. If you are wondering how does harmonization affects you, feel free to reach out also. I'll tell you more about it. So because it's pre-harmonization, right, what developer did is one interesting factor. They removed the foyer area. Once you exited the lift, you'll be stepping right into the living. Big squarish layout, there's no odd layout, very flexible in arrangement, and that is actually efficient. And that actually helps in pre-harmonization projects. And best thing is that for this 3-bedder itself, right, it's actually shared with the same stack as a 4-bedder. Because the 4-bedder comes with a premium lift. Oh, sorry, I mean the 4-bedder premium comes with a private lift. So for that purpose alone, right, the common lift area is as good as just yours. So we're moving further, we're going to look at here. This is where the balcony. Balcony wise is a bit elongated. It's about 7 square feet. So it's a bit long. For my personal view is that because there's this blockage right there, I guess you can do something mini, maybe your service yard area or maybe a small barbecue if it's possible. So then now we move on to the dining. Very big dining area. That is about, this is 6-seater, but I think you can easily go up to 8-seater table. And we are into this area where it's actually very nice to me. It's actually a split area where it's wet and dry. But this is where some of the controversial point will come in, because for the kitchen, especially for this dry area, you are actually, if you're standing at my point of view right now, right, you're actually facing the toilet and also the bedroom. But on the flip side, I want to mention because it's pre-harmonization project, they actually remove whatever long corridor, make it more efficient in your layout. And then now we step into the wet kitchen alone. So wet kitchen, right, is actually one of my favorite because most of the new project right now, it doesn't come with a window. And this is super important for families or for people who like heavy cooking. They actually give up a lot of ventilation. And right here, this is where the utility, the household shelter, and also a small WC. But this is something lacking of is that there's no service yard. So which means your dryer, washing machine, you have to slot it into the utility or somewhere here, or maybe at the balcony itself. So now we're looking at the first common bedroom. This is not a very big size one. In my own opinion, probably it can fit up to queen size bed. If you feel like you actually remove the wall, this part here is removable. Probably give you better access as a study area instead. Then we're going to move on to the second bedroom. And for second bedroom itself, it's actually very unique and very special because it's actually linked to a toilet. It's like an ensuite toilet itself. So this, although it's a common bedroom, it actually make it seems like a junior master. And now we're going to step into the main master bedroom itself, which is the main master room, and it's one of the main big point that I would like to highlight because especially for ladies, you will definitely love this. Because if you step in here, turn towards your right, you had a very nice proper walk-in wardrobe area. Bed-wise, big enough, with side tables, it's actually beautifully done. And the best part, when you wake up and all, you doesn't even face, when you wake up, don't even face your neighbor, clear view for you. That's a good point for me, because to be honest, imagine you wake up, then you like stretching your butt and all, and then people just looking around. I don't think it's nice. Yeah. So for common toilet for the master toilet itself, it's about the same size as the common, but best part what I like is that it comes with a rain shower. And with that, we come to the end of the show flat tour. Now I'm going to tell you about 3 annoying things that I don't like about this project, and so 3 things that I think you should go for. So the first annoying factor is that there's no primary school within 1 km. So if you're family oriented, you want to find somewhere to a school, this could be a big factor for you. But then within 1 to 2 km, there's plenty of school around the area. So you have like Conghua Primary, Geylang Methodist Secondary, Methodist Primary School. There's quite a few around 1 to 2. And now the second annoying factor is that, right, although you are located along Tanjong Rhu near East Coast Road, you're actually at the border of Katong and also the Joo Chiat. So if you're in terms of like looking for lifestyle, maybe like cafe hopping and all, this is actually so nearby yet so far. But the good point is, you're near to stadium. All the upcoming Kallang transformation projects all going to be right there. And lastly, the last annoying factor is this. This is actually a small condo. It's about 107 units, which means that maintenance might be higher because you're sharing with a smaller amount of people. Okay, so here are the 3 super good things that I think you should consider for this project itself. Firstly, you are looking at freehold in a prime area. Freehold itself in Singapore is already quite rare. We are already so landscape, and when you have one in a prime area, that is very unique. And the second point will be that you have actually dual MRT lines. Right now, previously people who are staying around District 15 and all, they do not have any connectivity. But this time around, we are actually getting freehold, yet near 2 MRT lines, within like 5 minutes of walking distance. What's there to argue about? And lastly, the third good point I like about this place is that just the layout alone. When it comes to pre-harmonization project, a lot of space is being wasted on like conventional. But for this itself, there's no odd shape, very nice squarish layout. Developer is using it very smartly to how to make space more efficient and more usable. And that is actually a very plus point, something that's very rare these days. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the video, and at about starting from around average about 3,000 per square feet. Now, is this worth the premium? For me personally, if you are looking to like for hypes and projects and no, just want to do a quick flip, I don't think this is the good one for you. But this will come to value if you're looking to long-term play, which means you're holding power, hold it for a long period of time, and this could be more beneficial for you in the long run. So if you're still wondering and want to find out more about this, feel free to reach out. Let me guide you through and see which type or which unit better suit in your lifestyle.